Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the M1 Gear Channel. We're doing unboxing videos today. We're going to have a lot of surprises, but there's one we actually know what it is. Really excited about it. It's the OSEE Field Production Monitor. Here we go. Get to see what we got.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
We're really excited to see what this one's going to be like in the field. We've seen a lot of cool things online with it. It's brand new, and it almost got pulled out a couple times where we had a couple shoots where we wanted to use this, but we didn't because we wanted to actually save the unboxing and share it with you all. All right. First, right on the top, something soft. Kind of think this might be the sun hood it comes with. And look at that. There you go. Figure out how this goes on. But there's some nice snaps here. Right on top you can see there's a V-mount plate, and I can see some of the additional functionality. Didn't expect to be much in here. It's just a monitor, right? But we're also going to fire it up and show you guys what it looks like. All right, 4 foam pieces. There's a nice handle. Let's get this unsightly box out of here. Oh, there's something more in here. I can tell it's heavy. Probably legs or feet. Looks like some cable ties. Here's our power cord. Some components we'll get into that are all heavy. There's looks like an arm. The C-stand mounting equipment. Very cool. We have 2 SDI video ports coming in, and they have a pass-through, which is really nice. We can go out to additional equipment. We have an HDMI input and a network connection as well, so we can plug this into the network and access additional functionality. And there's some USB ports here and a DC out, so we can pass power through to devices we might need here on site. There's a DC in power cord, so we can use, and then there's a normal 110, so we can either plug this in or you can actually run this off of some of your higher end field power systems, the power lights and additional things like that. Great for video village setups right there. So you can tell, and then there's a V-mount option here. So this thing actually has 3 different type of power inputs on it. That is very versatile, and one of the reasons why we wanted to use this monitor in our kits, because it can be used on a C-stand, we can plug it in on a table or in a big video village setup, and it's all right here on the same monitor. Very, very cool. As for this, I'm making assumptions here because there's no instructions, but that makes the most sense to me. This is also ratcheted, so kind of what I would expect to see on the back of a C-stand mount. Very cool, very cool. Let's see if we can get this thing to connect here. Looks like it will fit either way, so if you're right-handed or left-handed, you'll be able to choose which side it's going to go on. I think the crew at M1 is pretty much split almost 50-50 on that. I think. What's that? Oh, a C-stand. Cute. A little baby C-stand. The screws seem to be pretty well machined. It's going in just fine, nice and smooth. No, doesn't feel like I'm forcing it. There we go. The OSEE monitor comes with a new articulating head, and it's kind of confusing at first because you think this might mount to this, and it actually doesn't. It uses this baby pin here. That goes into the C-stand mount on the monitor that we connected here. So these other things are actually just for mounting to different types of C-stands. So that, you take that out, it fits on a normal C-stand. If you leave this in, it's 2 different size threads, and you can use those to screw on top of a different type of sand or some of these smaller black stands, which we have quite a few in the back. They're threaded on the top. So you could actually just thread this right on there if you wanted. So that's how that goes. And now we can take this, and it should fit much easier that way. Now I could go in this way if I wanted to, but now that I have an articulating arm, that's cool. If we were on somewhere we needed to put it on a stand, like that, angle it down so we can see it a little easier on set in the sun. That's exactly what this is for. Next, I'd like to get these feet here, and they're going to go off on the side like this. Did not see that coming. This is part of the foot. Down here on the monitor, it kind of points out on the bottom here, if you can see that, it says protective glass A. I don't know what that means. Might mean there's some glass that goes over it, but there's a hole there, and that is where the foot slides. Let's see how well these thread. Okay, quick flip, get this side. This was actually way more complicated than I expected, especially without an instruction sheet. All right, now I got the 2 mounting plates there on the side. See, that's fits nice and snug. It's a decent design. It does fit well, and then this is going to go right there like that. And take one of these mini screws. That's the gap is as deep as the screw. There we go. Once you get it in the hole, it drops in, but it's in a very awkward spot there. Okay, and voila. Other side. All right. A couple of the handles here on the side, nice, and up we go. Aha, cool. Tabletop. So there is the sun hood mounted to it with the snaps. And underneath, that's going to be really nice to be able to see in the field. I think it's about time we fire this thing up. Since we're not outside, we'll set that aside. Well, it doesn't look like there's a delay. Maybe in the inception there I can see the delay, but the actual monitor itself feels pretty much right on point. How's that showing up for color? Now it looks like cool. I got some different inputs here we can turn on. Let's look at false color, F4. Ooh, cool. Right, you can see the hot spots, different color aspects. If I push it again, you go off. So when you push it once, it brings up this menu over here, and then you push, like if I press F1, it goes up to the focus, and then I press it again, and that actually selects it. We'll get into more of the menu system in a deeper review, but I think at this point, the new OSEE Field Production Monitor is set up and ready to go. It's working. Really excited to get this thing in the field. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, well, you know what buttons to push down below. Have yourself a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time.